Welcome back to the show, folks. This is the good, the bad, and the ugly, the show we bring you each and every week on the Dynamo Podcast Network, where we take a look back at the weekend's Premier League action and categorize it into the good, the bad, and the ugly. As always, head over to YouTube, Dynamo Podcast Network. Audio version show are available on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you pick up audio version show, you'll find us there. And today it is a freezing cold day here in Wicklow down in Ireland. Let's get into this quick review of the Premier League results over the weekend. Arsenal 2, Newcastle nil. Goals by Saka and Martinelli. What a goal by Martinelli. Absolute sublime finish. How that guy doesn't get in ahead of Aubameyang and Lacazette at the moment is beyond me. Palace 1, Villa 2. Goals from Taggart and McGinn. Great goal by McGinn. And a consolation by Gaya at the end. Stevie Gerrard continuing his good form there after taking over from Dean Smith with 2 wins out of two. Liverpool 4, Liverpool 4, Southampton nil. 2 goals from Jota, a solo drag by Thiago, and Van Dijk with a sublime finish ball for dropping at his feet from the corner. Absolutely excellent. Norwich nil, Wolves nil. Brighton nil, Leeds nil. Both managers under pressure. That rounded out the Saturday fixtures. Very low scoring for a Saturday, I have to say. Let's get into Sunday. Brighton 1, Everton nil. Ivan Toney penalty sealing the points for Brentford. Serious pressure there now on Rafa. The fans are irate, as if they weren't irate enough already. They're already calling Rafa out. Burnley and Tottenham was postponed due to weather. Leicester 4, Watford 2. Goals from Madison with 2 goals and an assist. Absolutely back to his brilliant. Sorry, Madison with a goal and 2 assists. Vardy with a brace and Lockman finishing it out. King with a penalty and Dennis rounding it out 4-2. Man City 2, West Ham 1. Gundogan with a goal and also an assist. Fernandinho with a goal also and a consolation from Lanzini. So that's 2 losses on the bounce now from West Ham since that great result against Liverpool. Rounding out the weekend with the Super Sunday, we had Chelsea 1, Man United 1. Goals from Sancho after a Jorginho howler and a Jorginho penalty. The man is as cool as ice. They share the spoils. Not really the story of the game. Both teams had chances to win it. Certainly, Chelsea were more dominant in terms of possession and chance. I think something like 38 crosses, but just can't find a finish. Tuchel still trying to figure out, I suppose, the balance between goal scorers and creativity. And United bouncing back after a good result against Villarreal during the week in the Champions League, winning 2-0. Again, didn't tell the story of the goal. Villarreal were quite dominant for about 60 minutes in that game. So that rounds out the action for the weekend. Let's get into this. The good. Arsenal back to winning ways. Strong result against Newcastle, especially after such a poor result against Liverpool. Heads could have dropped, but now the heads raised and in they go, and a good win against Newcastle. Villa with a good win against Palace. Stevie G continues with 2 wins. Fair play to him. Villa starting to move up the table again. Liverpool absolutely smashed the Saints on Saturday afternoon. Absolute dominant performance. 4-0, could have been 8. How Jota didn't get a hat trick, I'll never know. And Mane with some great chances and Salah. So very, very strange there that it was only 4-0. Could have been at least 7 or 8. Brentford back to winning ways. Huge result for Thomas Frank. Brilliant against Everton. Everton, we'll talk about them and the bad. No point in even getting into it now. Leicester smashed Watford. James Maddison back to his best. And of course, Vardy scoring as well. Absolutely brilliant. And in the good, I'm going to put United as well because no one expected United to weather the blue storm coming at them from London. They expected Chelsea to absolutely smash these, especially after recent results. But Chelsea found it difficult to break them down and couldn't put a finish together. So finished 1-1. In the bad, Newcastle in serious trouble. Eddie Howe gone in there, but the same old really with Newcastle. Really, really struggling and are in serious trouble at the moment. Really need to get a few players in there in January, steady the ship and try and move back up the table as quickly as possible. The thoughts of a relegation after such an expensive takeover and the huge plans that the owners have for the club, a relegation would be unthinkable. Everton's poor run of form continues. Rafa really needs to turn things around. The fans were absolutely irate, going absolutely ballistic at him. As if it's not bad enough already with Rafa, ex-Liverpool manager, going in there already. It's really bad now. Looking at the results, they're absolutely sliding down the table. Can't buy a goal. Really missing Calvert-Lewin, and also talks that he might depart Everton in January. West Ham lose 2 on the bounce after such a great result against Liverpool. Kind of lost our way a little bit with two bad results. And then Chelsea in the bad as well. So many chances and so many opportunities, but just lacked that final product to put the ball in the back of the net. Um, and obviously the gap at the top of the table now has shortened, so a little bit of pressure coming on there with a whole fixture list midweek coming up with some interesting toys. In the ugly, I put in Southampton. I mean, tactically, Ralph Hasenhüttl got it totally wrong. Said it himself post game that his tactics starting out just didn't work. And Liverpool were right from the off with a goal inside a minute and a half from Diogo Jota. Really set the scene as to what was going to happened that afternoon, you know what I mean? So it was really, really difficult for Southampton. He accepted that like Liverpool are head and shoulders above Southampton without a shadow of a doubt. Could have been a tricky toy. I mean, coming off a good European result during the week, Liverpool could have got a bit complacent, but no, the boys went out there. Robertson back to his brilliant best. Everyone was absolutely brilliant. Jota was on fire. Mane was at it. They were all at it, every single one of them. So it was absolutely Fabinho was sublime. The only one thing, Konate sort of grew into the game a little bit, but initially he was a little bit caught out a couple of times, gifting Southampton a couple of chances. But overall, a really good result for Liverpool, but poor from Southampton, and they're also on the slide. So Hasselhoodle has a big job there to turn that around. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. As always, head over to YouTube, smash that subscribe, like, and share button. Check out some of the brilliant content that's over there on the Dynamo Podcast Network. The lads are doing an absolutely stellar job. We got the United podcast, we got the Shankly Sessions, we got the Upper Tier, we got the Monday Mashup, Dynamo's Dozen, the Chelsea Roar. Carl's over there with King Wo's Court with the Metal Show. On the Slab is there banging out the horror. Ted and Greg absolutely killing it on Retrotainment, looking back at some classic movies and also doing the recasting of some of those movies as well. So make sure you get over there, give everything a like and a share, and support the Irish podcast. And we will back to you again this week. And look out for the Monday mashup that'll be dropping Monday evening. Till next time, a pleasure.